Alright guys, so today I have my beautiful mother and I'm gonna show you how I highlight and contour mature skin. So I begin by icing the face. Icing has so many incredible benefits, such as getting rid of inflammation, reducing oiliness, easing acne, and it eliminates puffiness and signs of aging. So I'm working this in and she's gonna look so fly. Alright guys, so let's not skip skincare. Skincare is so important, and on my mom, I like to use my Image Skincare Matte with SPF cream. This is so amazing. It keeps your skin matte and it's gonna allow the makeup to sit on her face nice. So next up I have primer, and I'm applying my Hourglass primer all over my mom's face. This one is really good. It's a silicone-based silky primer from Hourglass, and I'm just working it into the skin, the fine lines, the larger pores. Super important for mature skin, so do not skip this step. Alright, so for foundation, I went with SHEGLAM's matte foundation. I really love this formula, guys. This is one of those foundations that just gives you the most perfect, flawless finish. I'm applying it with a little brush and then taking a damp blender, and it has to be damp, guys, because we want to keep that moisture on mature skin. It is so important that we continue applying that moisture throughout the face and allowing it to just sit correctly, look amazing, and melt into the skin. I'm patting the product in, and as you guys can see, this is a buildable foundation and my mother's face looks flawless. Using a darker foundation with a more hydrating formula, I draw a line from the tragus midway to the nose. Then I follow my mom's jawline, and this is a really important step because it helps redefine areas of the face that show signs of aging. I also add contour to the rim of the forehead as well as the lips. From the brow bone, I like to draw a straight line down the sides of her nose. This is gonna apply definition to the nose. I also apply a little to the bottom because it's just gonna help shorten it and redefine it. All of these are the areas that I like to contour. Remember, contour hides things on our face. If we hate areas of our face, we use contour shades to push that back to create the appearance that it's slimmer and it's more defined. Concealer time. So I actually use 2 shades of concealer. The darker shade should match your foundation, and this is to hide any dark circles. I apply this in the areas that she has a little bit more of those darker shadows in her face. And then I apply the lightest shade of concealer to the areas that I want to lift and push forward. So the upper part of her cheekbone, bridge of her nose, lower part of her chin, and lower forehead. Remember, lighter shades pull forward and darker shades pull back. So these are really important areas that help create that dimension to the face. So you want to lift the face, you want to give the appearance that it is younger, it is fresher, it is finer. And my mom looks so good with these tribal lines that we've created here on her face. She looks so beautiful. Mom, you're stunning. And I love filming videos with my mother because to me it's like the easiest thing to do her makeup. So here is a really important tip for mature skin. I've talked about it before, but hydration is gonna be your best friend. So I like to take a setting spray. I'm using my HUDA Beauty setting spray, and I'm gonna lather her face. I'm gonna make sure that it's moisturized. And then with that wet sponge, I'm going in and I'm going to begin patting that product in and really blending it out. Now, something that I see a lot of people make mistakes in is that they think that when you contour and highlight, that you have to blend so much to the point where you can't see the definition between both those shades. So what I like to do is I really like to keep the areas that I want lighter a shade lighter. I don't want to overblend. Overblending is actually a thing. This can actually happen, and I've seen a lot of people do it, especially when they contour their nose. They go to extreme measures to apply so much contour, and at the end of it, I feel like their nose looks exactly the same. So I'm using very light-handed motions, and I'm going in and I'm working the product in, and I'm doing the best that I can to make sure I keep those shadows there where I applied the product. As you guys can see, I'm tilting her a little bit and she just looks phenomenal. Like, you see all the definition. My mother is looking like she could be my twin sister over here. So now I am using a cream blush. And I really like cream blushes because they give a very youthful glow from within. I'm applying it to the upper part of her cheekbone and then taking that same beauty blender and I'm just pressing it into the skin. This is going to really help redefine her face, but also give her skin that glow from within. So just working the product in, looks phenomenal, very natural. Going back to my setting spray method, once again, guys, keep that skin hydrated. When you're working with so many products, the last thing you want to do is be crusty. So now it's time for setting powder, and I love this brush from Morphe. I will list it below because it is the perfect brush to apply setting powder where it doesn't sit in your fine lines. So taking a thinly milled setting powder, I'm using SHEGLAM's because it's literally like an air finish. It's so nice on the skin. I'm applying it to all the areas she typically gets greasy. Now you see me apply a little bit more product in certain areas, and those are areas I really want to pull forward and brighten up. And I'm just tapping it in, creating that mattified look. And taking a matte powder, I'm gonna be using my 360 Morphe brush, and I'm applying a line straight, and I poked her nose, yep, sorry mom. I apply a line straight down the middle, and I blend it out so her nose contour does not look harsh. So now we are contouring, and we're setting her contour. I know I cream contoured, and you guys are like, these are a lot of products, Brittany, like why so many steps? This is obviously not your everyday makeup, but if you're a mother of the bride, if you have a special occasion and you wanna look contoured, this is the time. Grabbing that powder, I'm pressing it in, and I'm setting all those same areas that I contoured with creams. This is really nice. It's just gonna make sure that you redefine those areas and that she looks super snatched and phenomenal. And my mom was just looking so good at this point. I can't. This woman is just so gorgeous, guys. She looks good. So now I'm taking the Mario Twins blush palette, and I love this palette so much because this blush is so gorgeous. The high points of the face, once again, I'm resetting all those areas I applied cream, melting it in to her temple area as well as the contour, and this is gonna give that glow from within. Back to the secret setting spray, guys. Do not miss this step. This is really what's keeping her skin looking phenomenal. I'm gonna apply this beautiful highlight from my friend Faces by Rob. He came out with his own products, and this is one of my favorite highlights of all time. It melts in the skin, it gives you a dewy effect while you're still having that matte finish. So my mom's makeup isn't gonna go anywhere throughout the day, but when you look at her, she's gonna look dewy, glowy, and youthful. This is literally my secret for that beautiful, glowy skin. So here we have the final look. I went off camera and added gloss and brows, but here you guys are, mature skin, fully contoured. I know a lot of people get intimidated with makeup, but when you do it correctly, and it's for a special occasion or just to enhance one's beauty, it looks so phenomenal. And remember guys, keeping moisture to the skin and using those contour shades to redefine and the highlighter shades to pull forward. All of this mixed together makes for a beautiful masterpiece. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and I will see my Bear fam in the next video. Bye guys.